Right. Here we go, beautiful people. Let's do this. I'm going to start out by cleaning a little bit of this palette. Just a little bit. Why not? Do this. Let's see this whole thing about inspiration. Let's touch on this idea of inspiration. What this whole thing to do with inspiration? What does it mean? What does it even mean? I'm gonna change this for another painting because I'm ready to do another one. Let's do this. I believe that the whole idea of inspiration, being inspired, that kind of thing is really misrepresented in art. I think that many times we don't really even understand what that is. As a matter of fact, I don't really even think that most of us understand what it even means to be inspired. I think that we've been kind of suckered into thinking that inspiration is something that is going to happen to us out of nowhere. And then, and then everything is just going to be well. And I think that it really hinders artists to think this way. I think it really hinders artists to think this way. I think the whole idea is misrepresented. I don't really even think that inspiration is what most people think it is. I think that I personally think that inspiration is just achieving new levels that were there, the capacity was there, but most of us don't even get to those levels because we don't explore them. We don't even explore them. I think inspiration is levels that are not explored. Levels of success in your artwork, in your career, whatever it is. Levels of success that are not even explored. They're there. Most people know. I think most people are aware that they're there, but they're never explored. Or if they are explored, they're explored for little moments. For short periods of time. Only to be let go of until you find it again. See, nowadays in my career, I don't really even think about inspiration. I think about one thing. I don't even think necessarily just about work ethic, as you guys maybe have heard me talk about. I think of one thing and one thing only. And this is to show up. But to show up doesn't just mean to show up, because people get confused too, you know? They're like, I show up every day. Yeah, but show up to life. Show up to everything. Don't just show up to one aspect of it. Show up to the whole thing. Show up to the thing you don't want to do. You know? There's days that I don't feel like painting, and I can still show up. And if I don't feel like painting, I'm not going to. If I just tell myself all I got to do is just show up, it's not good enough. I know a lot of people say that it's good enough. Like, oh, that's great, that's great. I don't think that's good enough. If I don't feel like showing up and I'm like, oh, all I have to do is show up, that's not good. Not for me. It's an ethical problem for me. That's not good enough for me. For me, for something to work, I have to show up with everything I got. And if I don't do that, I suffer the consequences. I tend to suffer the consequences. One way or another. I don't know why, but it's just the way it is for me. I can't just show up anymore. I can't just show up. I can't just be like, oh man, if I just show up to the studio, that doesn't do it for me anymore. It did it for a little bit, but it doesn't do it anymore. My mantra now is to show up with everything you got. Show up with everything you got. And if you're not able to show up with everything you got, well, for me, right, I suffer the consequences. For me, it's a question of ethics now. For me, it's the ethical thing is to show up with everything I got. Not just partially. It's a question of ethics now. Why wouldn't you want to show up with more if you know you got more? That's the way I'm seeing it now, though. And I think we're all growing as we're going, we're continue to grow. Alright guys, there's a little loose brush painting. I think they're called BigHorns, something like that. Thank you so much guys for joining me. I appreciate it. Let me say hi to you guys. Let me wave. Gotta wave at you guys, see what you guys are up to. Yeah, thank you. Let's do this a little bit closer. It's an interesting little thing to paint like this, because you have to kind of forgive yourself when you paint like this. You know, if you think about it too much, you start thinking, "Oh my God, I did that wrong. I did this right," and on and on and on and on. How can I do that again? Or how can I stop doing that? So, I just. I don't know, guys. I don't seem to nail it unless I show up with everything I got. That's the only way that I find peace in this whole being artist thing. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are really awesome. And by the way, you guys that have seen me work or have seen my work, and I've been talking about for months now about painting classes and whatnot, you guys are going to be happy. with the new stuff that I'm coming up now. The stuff that I'm coming up with, you guys are going to be very happy. Those of you who are ready to take my painting classes and my marketing classes, sales classes, and on and on and on, I got a surprise for you guys. This is going to be pretty cool. So, thank you, and I will talk to you guys soon, all right? Take care. I'll keep you guys updated with all this really cool stuff. I'm really excited about all this stuff that I'm going to be doing and sharing with other artists to help you guys reach your goals as well. I think it's so important. I think it's important as I'm reaching my goals and I'm learning stuff and I'm doing my thing. I think it's important to help others. It keeps me fresh. It keeps me moving if I'm helping others. It's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to do. For the longest time, I was like, oh man, I'm just gonna do it myself. But I was like, you know what? It's not right. You know, you gotta share the stuff with other people. So I'll keep you guys posted. Take care, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.